Okay, now I just want to review real quick on the unit circle. Whatever. As far as how to get the 30s and 60s. So we already did in another video the 45s and 90s and so forth. Now I want to get the 30s and 60s. So again, your 45s are going to be here. I highly recommend doing those first and then kind of skipping them. So now I'm going to go back. Let me change ink color here. And I want to go ahead and do my 30s. So there's going to be a 30 there, 60 here, obviously 90, another 30. Keep adding 30 all the way around. All right, so now I want to find the ordered pairs for these. All right, so I'm going to switch back to black here. All right, so let's do the first one. So again, your only choices are square root of 3 over 2 and a half. So here I'm going over square root of 3 over 2 and up a half. Here I'm going half and square root of 3 over 2. Over here I'm going back half and up. Here I'm going back square root of 3 over 2 up a half. Here I'm going back square root of 3 over 2 down a half. Here I'm going back a half and down. Oh, sorry, both those are negative. So back and down. Here I'm going back a half and then negative square root of 3 over 2. Over here I'm going over a half and down. And then here I'm going over square root of 3 over 2 and down, what, a half. All right, so visually, remember, this is 0.9, so it should look like you're going over about 0.9 and then up a half. But again, you want exact positive, positive. Over here, negative, positive here, negative, negative, and then positive, negative. The only other thing is we want to be able to write the degrees. And again, the order in which you do this stuff really does not matter. It's kind of your choice. All right, so this would be 30 degrees. Skip your 45, 60 degrees. Obviously, 90s here, that's a repeat. 120 degrees, 150 degrees. Again, 180 is going to be a repeat. What is it? 210, 240, 270 is going to be a repeat. 300, and then 330. And then again, you should come back to 360, and that should be a repeat. All right, and then now let's go ahead and do radians. I'll switch colors again, and again, I'm sorry, I gotta switch thickness every single time. Okay, so to do radians, this is 0. And then now, if you look at this top part, can you see how I cut it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal segments? And again, remember, this is 180 degrees. I guess I have it over there, or pi, right? Radians. So this whole pi, this top part right here, is divided into 6. So remember, this guy's pi over 6. So then this guy's 2 pi over 6, which reduces to pi over 3. This guy would be, so pi over 6, 2 pi over 6, this would be 3 pi over 6, which again is a repeat, should reduce. Okay, so again, 3, 6. So pi over 6, 2 pi over 6, 3 pi over 6. This is going to be 4 pi over 6, and again, we reduce it. This one's going to be 5 pi over 6, doesn't need reduce. And then this guy is going to be 6 pi over 6, which does equal pi. Then we're at 7 pi over 6. Now 8 pi over 6 reduces. Now this would be 9 pi over 6, which reduces, what's 9 pi over 6? I'm not thinking right now. What is that? 3 goes in there. 3 halves, sorry, 1 1/2. It's getting late. I'm doing this late at night. And then, well, not that late, just after work. So where are we at? 9 pi over 6. This is 10 pi over 6. And this is 11 pi over 6. And then we're back to 12 pi over 6, which does equal that. So again, I do the 45s, I skip over them, then when I do my 30, and then you'll have a complete unit circle when you combine the two.